For those of you who might be new to our sport, we have 3 officials actually. We have the referee on the mat who makes the call. His partner, the judge, sitting to one side who agrees or disagrees. And should they disagree, then it's the mat chairman's duty to arbitrate and come up with a solution and a decision. And the other thing you should know, at the end of 6 minutes of wrestling, somebody has to have 3 minutes on the board or they will go into overtime. 3 points on the board, I should say, not 3 minutes. Call for passivity down here on mat A. The call for passivity goes against Amy Dick. No penalties, but should this go into overtime, passivity calls can become an issue. Should a decision have to be rendered by the officials. This is Megan Dolan and Amy Dick at 63 kilos. Sponsored by Campbell Ryder Engineering Limited. And over on the other side, the gentleman at 66 kilos, sponsored by Mowbray Gill Chartered Accountants. We're still looking for our very first point on the board here on both mats. Neal Ewers in the red from Burnaby Mountain Wrestling Club, and also from the Burnaby Mountain Wrestling Club, Nasir Lal in the blue. First 3 points on the board down here now for Dolan on mat A. They went out of bounds with blue in the down position, so they will come back in that same position. The official gives them just long enough down on that mat to get something done. If that top person can't get it done, then he'll put them up on their feet. Constant action, that's the name of the game here in the international wrestling competition. The only point on the board down here on mat B now belongs to Nasir Lal.
Up, get your head off your shoulder. Okay.
2 more points on the board now for Lal. Out in front of it by a score of 3-0. Both scoreboards reading 3-0. You hear the official on mat A yelling zone. That's that red line all the way across. When they get to there, he will yell zone, meaning get back to the center. Constant action in the center of the mat is what they try to enforce here. So when you hear zone, it's not a penalty, it's just kind of a gentle warning. 5 seconds to go, 4-0 over here now for Megan Dolan. And at the end of the first period, Dolan out in front of it, 4-0. 30-second intermission, during which time, just for your information, no liquids of any kind can be consumed. Failure to comply with that could cost them the match. 23 seconds left to go down here on mat B. 4-0 now for Lal.
There's also a little fitness office just over. It's also somewhere
I have just been informed that the Canadian Wrestling Association does permit liquids in between. That is their prerogative. The international organization gives them that right to do so, and so here we can have a little bit of that liquid refreshment in between. All right, both matches. Getting down here on mat B, down to 4 seconds. At the end of the first period, 4-0 for Nasir Lal. Into the second period now, Dolan out in front of it, 6-0. Once in a while, they will continue trying to get a fall for more points, placement points for themselves, and or the team. Team is not an issue here.
Big blue. Action blue.
Call for passivity over on Mat B now. Fred Harrison, Jeremy Podlog, be ready on B. Shannon Samler, Shannon Mathy, be ready please on Mat A. Two points on the board over here now for Neal Ewers. All tied up 4-4 down on Mat B. Four to four down here between Mr. Ewers and Mr. Lal at 66 kilo. Under a minute to go down here on Mat A now. Sitting in the driver's seat, Megan Dolan. 8-2 score. 5-4 now. Lal breaks the tie out in front of it by one as they're at the 1 minute mark. Three more points on the board here now for Megan Dolan. That's 11-2. She's got a 9-point margin. This isn't the pool. They're trying to fight their way up to the top-ranked people. And there is your great superiority. The big margin for Megan Dolan of the Brock Wrestling Club, winning the first match here at our Olympic trials. All tied up 5-5 now down on Mat B. Coming up on Mat A now, ladies and gentlemen, again, still at 63, from the Burnaby Mountain Wrestling Club, wearing the red, Shannon Samler. And from the Bears Wrestling Club, wearing the blue, Shannon Mathy. 1 point scored right at the whistle down here on Mat B. It is 6-5, the victory going to Neal Ewers of the Burnaby Mountain Wrestling Club. Scoring it in the last 3 seconds. Coming up now, it'll be Fred Harrison wearing the red and Jeremy Podlog wearing the blue. Coming up on Mat A, this will be Shannon.